Food security exists when all people at all times have physical and economic access to safe and nutritious food that meets their dietary need for an active and healthy life. It is said that every part of the world faces the problem of food insecurity. The only difference is how severe it is. Countries in Africa is our main concern today. Children and people in need of nutrition are unable to receive healthy and enough food source. Many children there has low antibodies and get sick easily. And the main contributor to this issue is lack of food that provide vitamins. Vegetables and fruit are unable to grow there due to extreme weather, so they rely on imported goods. However, veggies are not in a good state upon their arrival, since the transportation takes too long and are not adapted for greens growth.
Hence, we came up with a solution to fix this problem, which is called the aero farming. This idea was made up to ensure the safe transportation of vegetables to the Africa in the quickest way. The vegetables will be transported by an airplane to keep them fresh upon to their arrival. But the question is, are the conditions in the airplane proper for the growth of the vegetable? That's why we have decided to create a closed system planting in the plane to maintain the air humidity and airflow inside the airplane. The temperature inside the airplane will also be kept constant around 20 until 24 degrees Celsius, while the air humidity around 60 until 65% to ensure the safety of the flight's engine, as high air humidity affect the engine negatively. Other than that, we also suggest the use of loam soil, the one used widely for green crops with ratio 40 to 20 of sand, slate and clay. However, we will increase the ratio of clay so that the crops will not have to be watered regularly throughout the journey. We also imputed the usage of balanced fertilizers like NPK with ratio 10 to 10 to 10, which can provide optimal growth for green and leafy plants. The inside of the plane will be surrounded by LED lights as they are highly energy efficient and have a wide spectrum of light, which enables the crop to grow healthily without the presence of sunlight. We will also grow earthworms, insects, and small animals in the plane to maintain the concentration of CO2 in the plane. Example of crop that we have planned to use is cabbage, kale, bok choy, and also collard green, as they all have similar conditions for optimum growth. Which means all these groups can adapt to a cool temperature, and a few of the vegetables will provide a great amount of vitamins.
But wait, how are the four subjects, biology, chemistry, physics and maths, related and integrated into our team? Let me explain.
Biology. We have decided to use a closed system planting to maintain the air humidity and airflow in the plane. This controls the transpiration process in plants, as an increase in air humidity decreases the transpiration rate, and vice versa. Hence, a proper level of air humidity is necessary to monitor the crop's transpiration rate. We also suggest the temperature to be kept around 20 to 24 degrees Celsius, as it is the optimum temperature for enzymes to work. Chemistry. We have suggested the use of balanced fertilizer that contains a good amount of nitrogen. This is because the essentials for proper growth of plants are the NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Crops like vegetables require a greater ratio of nitrogen compared to phosphorus and potassium. Physics. The inside of the plane will be covered with LED lights because they contain violet blue light and have a wide spectrum of light which has a suitable wavelength that can promote photosynthesis in plants. Mathematics. We have used the concept of ratio for the usage of soil, water and fertilizers in order to provide a balanced amount of nutrients for the crops to grow healthily.
Do you wonder how bad food insecurity has taken a toll in the world? Out of 7 billion population, more than 350 million are not getting enough food. As you can see, places with more extreme weather are facing a bigger problem. Everyone is well aware of food security's problem. However, no radical action has been taken. With our ideas and innovation, people can finally have a sufficient source of food, ensuring their health and well-being.